Hi everyone, and welcome to GolfGym. I'm Arlen Bento Jr. and I'm here with GolfGym owner and developer Ken Pierce.
Hi guys.
And we are going to be putting together a series of instructional tips for you at home that incorporate using the GolfGym products that can help you improve your game, improve your flexibility and strength. And what we're going to do now is we're going to work on a drill that's going to help you have better balance.
Okay.
Teach you how to move better into the front of the golf swing, which is really important.
Right.
And start to create the proper position at impact so you can hit the ball longer, straighter, and farther all the time.
Wow, this is great.
Okay,
Ready.
So here's what we're going to do first. We're going to get Ken into his setup position. Okay, Ken, so let's go ahead and get into your setup. And we're going to go through a little step here, a few steps here as we do this. So what I'd like you to do is put your feet close together.
Okay.
And I like this because we want to try to always establish the center of the body. So when his feet is close together, it lines up right through the middle of his body. You're going to put the club right in that center position on the ground. Okay?
Okay.
Now, from this position, this is pretty simple, but it's a little different. So you might have to try it a couple times to make sure you have the balance to do it. So he's going to take his back foot, or in this case his right foot, he's going to extend it out to his side and create what I call a toe position, okay? And I refer to this exercise as a toe drill, okay? Now, why do we have this setup? Well, one of the faults of most players is they don't know how to transition in from the backswing to the front swing, and they don't know how to quite shift their weight to get onto that front side of the swing. I'm just going to preset you in this position.
Okay.
Okay? So there's two parts to this exercise. He's in the toe drill, and he's balanced. Now, if you notice, the ball position, or where the ball would be, is actually in the front of your stance. Mm-hmm. That's because that's your center. Mm-hmm. And we're not really worried about that now, okay? So it's going to stay in the front of the stance.
Okay.
First exercise is Ken's going to go from the start position to his follow-through.
By the way, I'm doing this the very first time. I haven't ever tried this before, so this is great. All right.
So again, right from this position, work to his follow-through. All the way up, find some balance, good, and stay right there. This is a very simple exercise, but now we're incorporating with the toe drill position. Okay?
Great.
All right, second part of the exercise. Feet close together again. Going to step to the right toe out there.
Just a little bit, okay.
Step to your toe. And we're looking for a little bit of a flex, right in here, folks. Heel off the ground, knee slightly bent, that looks great. All right, so this is the second part of the exercise. We're going to work into the backswing. Now, this position is important, and we really want to focus on a one-piece takeaway, which means we don't have a lot of moving parts, okay. And we're only going to get to about halfway, or what I call a small swing, right, which is about parallel to his waist. So let's bring the golf club back slowly, and we want to get to about that position. And we want to try to hold that just for a split second. And as you hold it, you're going to feel all these little muscles in your body start to activate the support. And it's a little bit different the first time you do these things.
My weight should be, I'm feeling like my weight's kind of evenly separated between both, or?
Because this is an exercise, if you were swinging without the drill, your weight would be even or slightly to your back foot. Okay. You should be a little bit more on your front foot, okay, even in the drill. It's just for drill purposes.
All right.
Okay, let's try it again. Feet close. Step to your toe. Let's move this back. Good, great. Now we're going to put the two pieces together. All Ken's going to do is get the club going back down to where you started. Keep swinging, moving the hips and body, and rotating all the way to your follow through. So with those two positions, we actually created what's technically a perfect short backswing to follow through.
Right.
And that's one of the most important elements of the whole golf swing itself. If you can't create the takeaway, create your impact, and get to follow through, all the things you're doing really don't mean a lot.
Well, this flows right into the other tip you did on the takeaway only, right?
Yes, it's another piece of the puzzle, sure, to help incorporate movement and feel into creating a better golf swing.
You know, I felt that I had to really work to stay balanced when you put the toe out there if you want to stay on the left-hand side. For me, at least, I felt like, boy, I was working a little bit on that, and that's good. That's a good thing.
It's different.
It's different, very different. But it certainly was, it avoided that big, you're the pro, but it avoids that big movement that then throws off all this stuff.
You know, what Ken just said is so important. And this exercise that I'm giving you, this toe drill, is really not designed to go much higher than this half swing position.
Right.
Because in the golf swing, there has to be a transferring of weight into the backswing. So this is not a real great way to play golf, even though I could tell you a funny story of a couple players that have played great using this kind of setup.
Really?
Yeah. But for the most part, what we're trying to do is just work on our takeaway, getting from the takeaway position to start the downswing and move into the follow through. For those of you at home, you can actually go out and work on this with real golf balls. And my suggestion is that you learn to make contact with the golf ball in the toe drill and what we're going to call the small backswing, which is the half swing.
Right.
Just learning how to make contact.
I see, okay.
So those of you that are thinking, well, how do I incorporate this into my game? One, you can use this to create a better ball striking platform.
Okay.
It also helps to encourage eye-hand coordination for new players that have never hit a golf ball.
Right.
And if you keep working at it, your mechanics will develop properly. You'll always get into that front side of the swing.
I'm telling you, my legs are that simple little exercise because what happens is we have to think about it.
Sure, it's different.
And so it's different. And so in thinking about it, we maybe get a little bit tensed up. But I can tell if I do that about 10 times, especially with a golf ball, it's going to flow a lot easier and get me to my left side better. And that's the whole point, isn't it?
That's the whole point of exercise.
Okay. All right, great.
So you just saw how we've incorporated the toe drill to help you understand what it's like to take the club away, what it's like to swing your body into the follow through and create the proper position to have balance and rotation in the front of the swing.
That was a great drill.
Now what we're going to do now is we're going to incorporate the power swing trainer into the same exercise to create some tension and resistance to help strengthen and move the muscles. That'll help you make the drill, use your body even better.
Yeah. I think also, Arlen, it's going to help if anybody uses just arms and doesn't rotate one piece takeaway. Let's see how this works. So again, I'm using a lighter cord. So we're going to start here, correct?
Yep. Step to your toe.
All right, so we step to the toe. We've got the bent toe.
Yeah, yeah.
Arlen. And here in this position, so now the one piece takeaway, I feel it.
Tension.
Yeah.
Is there tension there?
Yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Now move forward and watch his hips move as he does this, and his hips start to rotate, creates more tension there and stretch into the front.
Wow.
Let me tell you, this is a workout.
Wow.
This is something that'll make your body move.
Yeah, and also if you do it in a really nice slow progression, you get the feel of it. And I know that if I were to pick up a club right now and swing, that same exercise would be ingrained because we did it against resistance.
And you know what's really neat? As you were doing that, my brain was thinking, you know, when you create that extension and the resistance, there's got to be a feeling of pulling everything back to impact.
Oh yeah.
That's real important because a lot of people trying to generate speed is using all of these muscles to generate power, and that stretch here moving, boom, is something that you can really,
right down in.
It makes you feel something that gets you into impact.
Great. Well, thanks, Arlen. Thank you.
You're welcome. We look forward to seeing you everybody again.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.